What's going on, everyone? In today's video, we are going to be comparing the MVP / Axiom Crave to the Buzzz and some other discs that are on the market right now. So right now, you're just kind of watching us throw some shots. Here's a slow-mo shot of Horatio. Oh, look at how good that is. The Crave is an awesome flyer, man. During this video, I found that I am kind of a big fan of this, low-key.
Yeah, it felt really good in the hand. I don't throw a lot of mids with deep dishes, and this one is a 6.5 speed, so it's technically, a mid, but it feels like a fairway. The shape of the disc is more fairway, and it just feels a lot better in the hand, but it just held those lines. And so we decided to compare this to a Buzzz, a straight Buzzz, because Buzzes are notorious for just being able to hold those lines. Whatever lines you put them on, you can use them, in the woods to just carve out different shots. And so we put it to the test in this short course here, just kind of trying it on different lines and seeing how it reacted. What did you think of it, on just a normal hyzer line?
Yeah, I think that the Crave gives you an opportunity to throw any kind of shot you want, where the Buzzz, in my opinion, does not. I found it was a lot more difficult for me, someone who's not a professional disc golfer, to get the Buzzz to go on a hyzer angle around something. Like you'll see right here, like this is just not the best shot in the world. It's significantly harder to do this with a Buzzz than it is to do it with a Crave. I mean, look at how hard it is for me to get that Buzzz to actually go on a hyzer line and finish where I want, when you can compare it to a Crave, which just goes up and dumped right behind the basket exactly where I want. So I think the Crave gives you an opportunity to throw something just as straight as a Buzzz, but you can actually do some sort of hyzer line and anhyzer line and really get better, more consistent lines than a Buzzz, in my opinion.
Yeah, we always talk about arm speeds, and the pros that we interview have talked about not going right away to drivers, but I think new players just like having drivers. They're popular, they're cool. But I think the Crave is a disc that, if you're a new player and you want to have that feeling of a driver, but you want to get started with something that's slower and it's going to teach you good habits, I feel like the Crave is great because it's a slower speed, and it'll allow you to learn different lines. I know on a lot of these shots, these holes aren't very long, so I really had to slow down and just kind of focus on my follow-through, focus on my form. And on some of these runs, I gave a couple of these baskets an ace run because I was really focused on just my form, and it was just a slow toss, but the disc kind of just did exactly what I wanted it to, as opposed to, if you're new and you take a distance driver to the scores, it's not going to work. It's going to be way too fast for the scores if you can even throw it correctly. And it'll allow you to cut those different, fairways. Here, there's not too many fairways. A lot of the shots are kind of open, but you see here, I kind of just put on that line, and it just caught some wind and it floated, but it went exactly down that line that I wanted to hit, and I did it multiple times. So this is something that, might be going in my bag potentially, because I throw a lot of understable stuff, and this flew pretty understable to straight for me, and so I want something that's slower than a Hades, but I can do Hades things with, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's exactly why I picked up an F7 from Prodigy, and I think the Crave is another really good disc for wanting to get some understable stuff. You can control lines with it, so yeah, big fan of it. Definitely something that was a contender in my bag. I really, really do recommend it to newer players. I think that you're going to very much enjoy it. Right here, almost ace runs by you. Let's slow this thing down. Take a look at just how close it was and how mad you would have been if it went in. So close. So close. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, let us know. Leave a like rating down below, maybe a comment or two. Are you going to buy the Axiom Crave? We'd be really interested in hearing your feedback. We've got other videos coming out very shortly. If you want to see us review the Tactic by Discmania versus the Maestro by Discmania, click the link in the description below. If it's not out yet, then it'll be out shortly. Thanks for watching, guys.